Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Red Donkey Projections. Today, we'll be taking a look at the 2020 governor elections. I'm Lucas. Eric will be joining me later because I am filming this beforehand. And not only do we have Eric, but we also have God of Politics, which is a great YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in my description. They have 120 subscribers right now, or actually I think more now, but they're an amazing channel. Anyway, before we begin, I want to take a look at our sub war right now. We are leading by 12 subscribers. Thank you guys all so much for your support. We have gained so many subscribers the past few days, and we've seen so much growth with our channel. Now, the deal was whoever reaches 100 first, with at least 10 more subscribers than the other, officially wins the war. So if we get 8 subscribers more, it's over. We win. Anyways, once again, thank you all so much for your support, and let's get right into the video. So let's start by filling in all the safe seats. We can start with the Democrat seats, Washington, Delaware. I believe that's it. And the safe Republican seats would be North Dakota, Indiana, and Utah. All right. I guess we can start talking about the more competitive seats.
Yep.
You want to start with Missouri?
Yeah, you can start with Missouri. You have Mike Parson there. It's probably going to be by around a likely margin, I think. Uh, I mean, there is a good Democratic candidate running, but again, it is Missouri. It's a state that's been trending red for a while. So
Yeah, I agree with that. And the reason is because usually it would be a solid seat, but this is the former lieutenant governor. Former lieutenant governor. He doesn't really have that name recognition, but it is Missouri. It's a solid seat, and I would also agree with the likely margin. All right, Eric, you want to take over Vermont?
Yeah, sure. Give me a moment.
So
All
just
right.
to recap, Bernie Sanders is from Vermont. Vermont is a pretty solidly Democratic state.
Yeah, but the incumbent is a Republican, but once again, like Lucas said, it's in a deep blue state, but the governor is popular, so I think that overrules that. So in my opinion, this should be a likely Republican state for this governor.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Usually it would be a solid, but oops, that's New Hampshire. All right. Now let's head to West Virginia. West Virginia, we have Governor Jim Justice here. He's been caught up in a couple of scandals, but still, this is West Virginia, one of the most solidly Republican states in the country. So for that reason, I do think this will be also a likely margin.
yeah. Another thing was that he was first elected in 2016 as a Democrat, and he's since switched to the Republican Party. Uh,
Interesting.
so while he isn't very popular, he's probably going to win by a likely margin.
Yeah, because this is West Virginia.
hmm
All right. Let's do New Hampshire. Who wants to talk about New Hampshire?
I can talk about it if you want. So you've got again Chris Sununu here. He's another popular governor. He's also a Republican from a state that is closer than Vermont, but it is still a swing state. It's a state that went to Hillary Clinton. But Chris Sununu is quite popular. He has around a 60% approval rating, and it's been going up ever since all the things that are happening right now. And so he'll probably win by a likely margin as well. Probably closer to a lean margin, but I think it'd still be by a likely margin.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. With the sole reason being he's a popular governor, there's no reason why people will want to vote him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing that probably not, but could stop him is that New Hampshire has got quite a bit of Democrats. But anyway, I think we should classify as a Republican state because of his popularity.
All right. Now let's head to Roy Cooper's seat in North Carolina. North Carolina has since swung more and more to the right. In 2008, Barack Obama did carry the state, but now it's been swinging more and more to the right. And although Roy Cooper is mildly popular, I don't know if that can kind of outweigh the North Carolina being pretty Republican. But we do have to take into account the incumbency advantage, and taking that into account, I think I would put North Carolina as either tilt D or lean D.
I'd probably put it closer to lean D. If you look at 2016 result, he actually beat an incumbent in the 2016 race, which shows a lot more about the faults of Hillary Clinton than it does the strengths of Donald Trump in the state, as the fact that he was able to win. And he's actually become a lot more popular because of this. And so I think that they give some better chances, but the Republicans do have a good candidate. They have the lieutenant governor running, so that could make it closer. But as of now, I'd probably put it at a lean margin as well. All right. Well.
Cool. And our final state is Montana. Now, this is the seat of current governor Steve Bullock, but he is term limited, so he's now running for the Senate, but his lieutenant governor is running for the seat. And the biggest issue he has is Montana is such a red seat, to the point where we don't know exactly what's going to happen here. Now, Steve Bullock is very popular, and maybe people have the name recognition for the lieutenant governor. They might vote for him, but it's not too certain. So I would personally put this as a pure toss-up.
Yeah, I
agree
with that. Yeah, I mean, Republicans are a good candidate. I believe they have like the attorney general or somebody like that running for the seat. And Montana is kind of a weird state as well. It was actually close in 2008, and Montanaans haven't elected a Republican governor since 2000. State politics are very different to national politics, so that could make this race closer. But right now, it could go either way, to be honest.
Yeah, and I agree with that, because if we look at the state legislatures, if I remember correctly, either one or both of them are currently controlled by Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
So it is really different from the presidential races, where we see they usually vote for the Republicans every single time. And I do remember 2008 was the only time that it was actually competitive between Barack Obama and John McCain. That was the only time where there was actual competition there. Well, that wraps up this episode for today. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you like our content, please hit subscribe. I'm Lucas. Once again, I have God of Politics here, and I have Eric here as well.
Hey guys, I was here.
Yeah. Thank you both so much for joining us, and we'll see you in our next episode.